Alright, good morning people, welcome to the video. It is a special one today for two reasons. Number one, we're 4 weeks out. As of recording this, it is Saturday, February the 5th, if I remember correctly. And we are 4 weeks out from the final show of the season, the NPC, CPA, IFBB Natural Canada Pro Qualifier. So, we're there. Home stretch, finish line is in sight. Pretty crazy how quickly prep has gone, especially the last, I would say, the last 10, 12 weeks. I feel like they've really come and gone quick, which is nice, because when I was 11 weeks out from this show, I had a pretty good breakdown to my wife, which was not fun. But anyways, second reason this is exciting, which is probably more so what the title and thumbnail of this video is about, is I am headed to Toronto area to train with Amer the Hammer, who is a very high profile coach in the local area, definitely in the Toronto area. Ontario, very well known. He's been around in the coaching space for a very long time, much longer than myself, and is someone I've looked up to when I was getting into the coaching space. I remember going to shows as a young athlete, when I was first getting into coaching with one client. And, he was always there. He was always very professional, very well put together. His clients always looked really good. He just carried himself really well. And I remember, being in a position where I'm like, man, that's someone who is a cornerstone of this space, and hopefully I can be that one day. And I'd like to consider us acquaintances, friends, you could say. Every time we go to shows, we catch up a little bit, have conversations, and I'm in a position now where my clients battle it out against his clients sometimes, and that's really cool for me to be able to say, just because there's this famous quote that says, work so hard that your idols become your rivals. And obviously that's an extreme way of putting it, but for me it's pretty cool to be in a position where I see myself in a light similar to him. Being years ago, he was someone I was very much looking up to. So today I'm headed to Hammer Fitness HQ, which is his private personal training coaching studio. He's going to put me through an upper body prep brain. He's going to put me through an upper body workout today. I'm going to let him lead the charge. Obviously I'll give him some feedback about stuff that maybe I have to avoid right now, just with aches and pains or whatever. But basically going to give him free reign. He's got a lot of cool pieces in there, a lot of cool pieces of equipment that I don't have access to in the home gym. So I'm excited to try some of that stuff out and just kind of give him the reins and see his training style and how he does things. He's a very, very smart man when it comes to biomechanics and all that good stuff. So I'm sure I'm going to learn lots. I'm going to be a sponge and just take it all in, and hopefully we can talk shop a bit about coaching and the industry as a whole. I don't know what all I'm going to be able to film, just because I was originally going to have someone come and film for me, but unfortunately that didn't pan out. So I just got good old trusty tripod in my backpack. So I'll definitely prop it up and get footage of us training, and maybe we can record some sit-down conversation as well, because I think our conversations are always really cool at shows. We always have good chats, and I think he's got a very, very good and strong, interesting, developed mindset towards not only the fitness and bodybuilding space, but just life in general, success, dealing with challenges, that kind of stuff I really enjoy talking with him about, listening to him talk about on other podcasts and stuff, because it's a subject that people need to hear. I think a lot of times people are just right into the victim mentality and poor me and life's hard and I can't do anything about it. What's the point? And I don't think Amer vibes with that mindset. I know I definitely don't vibe with that mindset. And I think it's just stuff people need to hear more of, because in this day and age, it's so easy to get caught up in the negative and just completely focus on the things that are not going well and the things that are out of your control, which is just not a very constructive way of being. So anyways, I'm ranting now. This is like a 5-6 minute clip. I will give you guys a quick rundown. So we're 4 weeks out. Scale dropped off strong this week. So I was 154.1 this morning, which is a prep low. That is lower than going into depletion for my last show. I've held that 154 low the past few days, which is down from 155.8 last week. So this week has been an interesting one. I've been afforded a couple, it's like off-plan meals. Now, none of this is not approved by Cliff. I just want to preface this by saying, I've had all this stuff with a thumbs up from him, but I've taken advantage of being able to have a bit more flexibility this past week. We had Canada Day earlier this week and some other stuff going on, so I was able to have some off-plan stuff, adjusting my days a little bit, and then I did that same setup on Thursday? Maybe Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. So twice this week I've had some good flexibility, some treats, you could say, which is nice. A good way to kind of head into 4 weeks out, just freshening me up physically and mentally. And then today is normal refeed day. We actually bumped carbs up a little bit yesterday, just with the drop that we did see, and the scale still didn't budge. So I'm interested to see what happens after refeed today, because last week when we did the refeed, so the Saturday I was at that 155.8. We did the refeed on Saturday, and historically I would see the scale rise after that. It did not. It held completely stable, 155.8 again, and then I dipped into the 154s on Monday, and it just trended down throughout the week. So it'll be really interesting to see where things land, not only tomorrow but Monday, and if I drop again. So yeah. Anyways, that's where we're at. 4 weeks out, 154 pounds. 4 weeks out, probably still looking to maybe see another 1, 2, 3 maybe fall off before the show. So, but that's all up to the boss. It's all about the look now, guys. We're obviously, there's bits and pieces of body fat to go, but it's now that balancing act of keeping the complete look in mind and not just getting leaner and leaner and leaner at the cost of pop and fullness and roundness and shape to the physique, right? So yeah. Anyways, guys, I got a 2-hour drive ahead of me. Gonna listen to Joe Rogan talk about AI, and and we'll chat at you later.
Yeah.
No.
What was the?
I
What
didn't
did it
even
start
know, man.
as?
Those were 3 rooms over there. So that open area there, where you see the light in the ceiling, that was a room. My office was a room, and then where everyone was sitting was a room. And we rented out to massage therapists, just to help pay the rent, right?
Sure.
So this section was quite small, where the fan is, where the gym actually started before.
Okay.
And then I had 8 pieces of equipment. Yeah. It was nothing.
Yeah.
And then we just built this slowly, right?
Very
During
cool.
COVID, I bought things, sold things, bought things, sold things.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet, man. Was it always going to be like a PT space, or was it more for you and your athletes?
It was mostly for me and my athletes. I never intended on building a personal training gym.
Yeah.
Never. I wasn't I never thought about it. It wasn't anything. And then it slowly just happened, right? And then I was like, okay, I have a place. The massage people left. I should probably make some money off this, right?
Probably not a bad
Paying
idea.
all this rent, right?
Yeah. What's it worth, if you don't mind me asking?
$6,000 a month. Yeah.
Not terrible, but you gotta make that, right?
It is terrible though for a warehouse in Scarborough. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's not like a storefront, street front, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of a lot for where it is and what it is, right?
Yeah.
You go close to the street, you're gonna pay 10, 12 grand, you know? So.
Yeah. Is this like from a business perspective, is this more branding than a moneymaker, or are you doing
It does better. It does good now, over the last year, but I had it for 5-6 years, right? And it wasn't really anything. So only the last year it made sense, but I had to put a lot of effort into it, and meaning I had to scale back.
It's not cheap either, right?
Yeah, we got pretty good pricing on most stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
you wait. Like if you have a place and you can fill it slowly, it's good, right?
Yeah, if you don't have any urgency.
You met
buying
Vlad
stuff.
before?
Yeah, just in passing.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, this is all metal plates too, of course.
Yeah, well, those are Ivanko's, and then those are just regular, cheaper ones that we bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cybex Smith, the best.
Yeah. That's the best one I could find.
Yeah,
we have the Cybex cable machine. We have 3 cable machines. Have you ever seen the Kaiser machines? The air?
Oh.
No, we'll use it after for the ciders.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's like a air compressor instead of weight,
sweet.
instead of resistance.
Sweet.
Right. It's good for like rehab therapy, stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know, because you're not having to deal with like the weight moving in space, right?
Yeah,
when the weight's
sure.
moving in space, you have to like slow that down and decelerate. You don't have to deal with all that. So yeah.
Very cool, man. Very cool. I like this is something I want to do at my place. I got a pretty big like open wall.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
And I like
It's brick wall, like concrete cinder blocks.
No, it's like drywall, but I think just the way it's done up, I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. Stairmaster right by the doors, people sweat.
Yeah. Not much more to do anymore.
Yeah. Is this like finished product, or is there still
pretty close?
tweaks?
Yeah. There's a few pieces we want, but some of these pieces of equipment are very hard to find.
Sure.
Like it takes.
What are you looking for?
There's a glute machine that we want. That's a Nautilus glute machine. That's very hard to find. You know, so little things like that. Maybe like some more air machines would be nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
like leg extension and stuff like that. Because you can actually change the resistance as you're doing it. So like as I'm going through it, I can lower the weight. Like, you know, if you're like getting stuck in a certain range. So it's really nice. And you have it on the handles, the buttons, so add
you
weight.
can like load the eccentric light. That's cool.
Right, so I'd like more of that. They don't take up too much space also, so I like that,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, throw your stuff down, whatever, and
Refeed day, so I got some gas in the tank.
Oh, is it? Yeah, good. So when you come down, just come down a little bit wider.
I just have to be wary of my pec.
Wow, what's wrong?
My right side tends to get a little achy.
Yeah.
If I go too wide.
Yeah, you don't need to go wide to the point of like, you know, go out wide how some people do, but keep the dumbbell over the elbow. Okay, and that minimizes the amount of pulling outward anyway, so you're not gonna have to deal with that.
Okay.
Right.
I like all the metal dumbbells too.
Yeah? What brand is it? Or is there a brand or?
No, these are nice.
Yeah.
I have like, I just grabbed what I could. So I have like the rubber hex ones, 5 to 40, and then 90, 95, 100. I was like, okay, well, from 40 to 95, I need some shit. So I just bought like the adjustable twist ones.
You really use 100 though?
For pressing.
Oh yeah.
I can. As long as this cooperates, like pressing's my strong point for sure. Like,
you did powerlifting?
What are you thinking? Sets and reps. What are we going for?
About 10 to 15, right? I like that range. What I want to see too is try to elevate your rib cage a little bit more. Yeah, because you're going to get the most amount of muscle fibers in the plane of resistance. Good, nice. That's much better. Okay, and think about shoving inward at the top. So elevate that rib cage, shove inward at the top. Good.
I'll get some raw clips for the gram too.
Yeah. They've created it in a way that that's what's happening to your back. As you pull it back, your muscle weakens. Like, I'm gonna just do a row right now, right? Like, you're way stronger if you push down. You're way stronger there. Can you come back here? Right? You're a lot weaker there. Okay, so that's why the machine offers that resistance that varies. Okay, to be able to match that. Because if the resistance stayed the same from start to finish, but your muscle got weaker, you wouldn't be able to get to that end range by the end of it. So now you'd have to do 2 or 3 more sets to be able to achieve that, right? Now, I'm not saying you only need machines. You can do this with your setups, with dumbbells and cables and things like that, but it's just about optimizing that so we can get more out of it.
Well, that's like that's that balance, right? That optimize where it's this clearly has its utility. But again, people jump to immediately, well, how do I make this perfect? On their first day at the gym, it's like, okay, slow down.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
It's like any sport you play, it's a skill. Moving in the opposite direction. Nice, good. Get all the way back. Use that, your feet to create that level of support. Nice, good. Yeah, get your shoulder back, your arm and your shoulder back. 2 more. Good. Oh, nice. It's light.
That's quite the unit.
Yeah, just put your butt behind you a little bit, right there. Good. Yeah, and then think about pulling all this together. Okay, so pull your scapula together. Keep the arm in the same path as this. All the way back. Keep going. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Good. 1 more. 1 more. Pull everything back, everything back, everything back. Nice. Good. Oh, a little bit heavier on the next one.
That's slick.
Yeah. So like even if you if you pull it as fast as you can, there's no acceleration to it because there's no weight, right? It's just air. So if I were to pull this cable and pull it fast, there's like a little bit of a lag.
Sure. Yeah.
Right? Because the weight's moving in space, so like it kind of flies, right?
Yep.
So that, if it's 50 pounds, I can make that 50 pounds at a moment in time feel like nothing.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So a lot of people, they're just launching weight.
Yep.
They're actually making it feel like nothing. Right? So they're taking it from where their muscle's strongest, launching it, and then the rest of the range, they're putting no level of like contraction.
Yep.
Right? There's very
kind of like powerlifting, right?
Yeah,
Get it from A to B as fast as you can.
Efficiency, right?
Yeah.
So this takes that out of it because even if you launch as hard as you can, there's still resistance all the time. Right? There's no mass moving in space. Right? So you don't have to deal with those effects of inertia, right? Where you're having to manage that. And then also, having said that, if I launch it that weight and the weight flies up, well, it has to come back down. And I have to dampen that.
So do you adjust through profiles at all? Like
Not really. Not really, but what I do is I try to accelerate through different ranges. Right?
Gotcha.
So like you can move fast on this and you still have resistance in all ranges.
Right. Gotcha. Very cool. So is there more like this you want? Oh, so you got a leg one too?
We have the actual cable machine as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get all of them when I find them. Yeah.
What all? So can you
Like
get
leg extension, leg curl.
Oh, you can get the whole.
I have a chest machine. I don't like it. I have a warehouse where I have it in, but I'll get like a leg extension. I think leg stuff will be good. Yeah.
Speaking of warehouses, I've seen that second space. Is it another gym or what's the?
It's my house. Yeah, like it's a warehouse at my house.
Oh, that's handy.
On my property.
Sweet.
But I'm gonna build a gym there eventually. Yeah.
Private?
Yeah. good. Keep going. Three more.
Oh, fuck, man.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Two more. Good. One more. Good. Good. We'll do one more set.
Oh, that's a good one. That's nice.
Yeah, I like these machines, and they also have good footprints as well, right?
Yeah, space savers for sure. Some stuff just takes up so much room. Like I'd love to have a pendulum squat, but that.
I don't like it.
You don't like pendulum squat?
I used to have one. Yeah.
Do you have a hack squat?
I don't have it anymore either.
I like hack squats.
Really?
Squats are good. So what's your? Okay, give me your favorite exercise for each, like main muscle group. So if you're gonna go chest, what are you going with?
Fly. I like the chest fly. I'd say the best machine ever created is a leg extension. I think it takes care of most of the variables that are hard to manage in almost all other pieces of equipment. So like, it's
Especially
like a dummy
for
proof.
quads.
It's a dummy proof exercise.
Yeah.
Like you can't fail on that as long as you're holding those handles, right? There's very little degrees of freedom, so you can't move side to side, you can't move back, you can't move down. So like all those variables are managed, right? I just think that's why people can grow quads a lot easier as well, because there's a lot less margin for error than a leg curl or something where there's hip positions involved, the hamstrings crossing two joints, so there's a lot more potential
jacking
for
up your lower back and whipping the weight up and down.
There's a lot more potential for not doing it as well, right? Back machine I like. The problem with the back is such a big muscle too,
There's
right?
so much to do.
Are we talking your lats? Are we talking?
That's right, 100%.
You know, that's why you need a bit of variety.
Yeah.
Shoulders not so much, but you know.
Laterals. Just spam side raises in some form or another.
I used to do like 16 sets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drop set, run the racks.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of the whole length and partial shtick?
So the problem with people that talk about like length and partials is they're right. The problem is they're not understanding the full scope of what matters, which is like the reason why length and partials work is because you're using an appropriate weight to load that lengthened position where it's stronger. And then if you try to load the short range position with that same weight, for most exercises, it doesn't match because there's a drop off in strength of the muscle. So what you should be doing is building an exercise where there's, as I said, a variable resistance where it gets lighter. And then you don't need a partial rep range. You just do a complete rep range. What's better? A complete rep range or a partial?
Yeah.
The problem is that it's like doing a side raise. Well, if it's heavy enough, if it's perfect here, it's too light for down here. And if it's perfect here, it's too heavy for up there. So it's not about a length and partial, it's about building an exercise that's seamless, which is, if you don't know what you're doing, and you just,
you're just spinning your wheels and doing dumb shit. I find all that stuff too, kind of like we chatted about earlier, like for most people, it's overcomplicating the system. Like you got all these guys, developing programs about length and partial this and resistance profile that, and it's like, just get a barbell and some dumbbells.
And the problem with that is if you don't fully understand it and you're not perfect with it, it's useless.
You're not getting what you need anyways.
And then now you're putting too much emphasis on something that's giving you no return.
Okay.
Good. Tease to failure. Good. Let's go. Keep going. Pull everything back. Pull the arm back. Don't think about the hand. It's about the arm coming back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, get that arm all the way back. Pull everything in. Pull all this together. Two more. Good. Nice. Keep going. Good. What next?
I'll do 20.
Yeah. Light, yeah? Yeah.
So how many income streams do you have?
It's all just like one business.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all just coaching, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Try not to
Yep.
spread myself thin in terms of that. You know, whether it's coaching athletes, coaching coaches, like it's all, you're speaking the same language,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
It's
you
all
don't want to start
connected.
talking different languages. Go. One more. Good. Relax. Do one more. A little bit lighter. Three more. Two more. Good. Keep going. Chest up. Good. Try to get one more. And good. Nice. Put the trunks on. Yep. It's gonna do some posing.
All right, glucose disposal agent. Post-workout meal going down. It's high day, so we got the big oats bowl. Absolutely phenomenal session. Just really grateful to be afforded the opportunity to work with Amer there for the workout, and 4 weeks out, had a lot of good things to say about how I'm looking. Please don't fall. Stay. And excited for what's to come in the next 4 weeks. I know he got a lot of footage, his guy got a lot of footage, so that'll probably be compiled into a video, and maybe I can snag some of it for this one, just because we were mic'd up and would have got a lot of audio versus what I was able to capture here. But yeah, guys, it was a really good one. Really really happy with where things are at. So, like I said, just gonna get the post-workout meal in, look at some of the pictures we took, and then hit the 2-hour drive home. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Like I said, we're 4 weeks out, so let's keep working and finish the job.